everyone, this is Daisy Margaret.
In today's video, we are about to discuss Class 6, Unit 4, The World of Plants. This is Part 1 of Unit 4, The World of Plants. Topics to be discussed: Introduction, Plant Forms and Functions, Root System, Taproot System, and Fibrous Root System. Introduction. Biology is a natural science concerned with the study of life and living organisms, including their structure and functions. The living world comprises of plants and animals. Plants can prepare food itself, grow in size, and reproduce. So, what is biology? Biology, it is a natural science which is concerned with the study of life and living organisms, so including their structure and functions. We learn about the natural science which is related with the study of life and living organisms. So they include the structure and function of the living organisms. The living world, it consists of plants and animals. Plants can prepare food by itself and they grow in size and also they reproduce. So you can see here we have shelter, food, wood, and medicine. So various parts of the plants are used as food, medicine, wood, and shelter. So we take food from certain plants and we create medicines from certain plants. We get wood from the trees and also some of the shelter. Okay, it is made by the plants. So various parts of the plants are used as food, medicine, wood, and shelter. Plant forms and functions. Our body is made up of many organs. So you can see here. Similarly, the plant body is also made up of several organs such as root, stem, leaves, and flowers. So our body, it is made up of many organs. We have eyes, nose, legs, hand, finger, and so on. So our body is made up of many organs. In the similar way, the plant body, it is also made up of several organs such as root, stem, leaves, and flowers. So you can see here the parts of a plant. We have flowers, stem, leaves, fruit, and seeds. So flowers, they attract pollinators and they make seeds, so that will someday grow into a new plant. Leaves are food factories. Okay, leaves have little openings and they let air and water they come and go. So leaves catch energy from sunlight and they use it to turn the air and water into food. The stem, it is the basic thing, so it supports the plants and carries water, nutrients, and plant chemicals up and down to all the parts of the plant. And fruit, this part of a flower, it holds the seed and it is called ovary. So after pollination, the petals fall away and the ovary develops into a fruit. The fruit protects the developing seeds. Seeds, they are little cases with a baby plant inside. So the parent plant packs the seed with nutrition just like a lunch. The seeds end up having much more energy than other parts of the plant. So roots, it is hidden underground. but are very important to the plant. It is the main part of the plant. Roots only hold up the plant steady in the ground, and they suck up water and nutrients from the soil, and also they even store food for the future. So these are the different parts of a plant. Plants are of many forms and many colors, yet they are alike in some manner. So, plant there are of different forms. We have many colors and many forms of plants, but they are alike in some manner. Yet they are alike in some manner. That is, they all have stems and leaves above the ground, which we can see easily, and roots below the ground. So all the plants, they have the stems and leaves above the ground, so which we can see easily, and the roots are below the ground. As shown in the picture, a flowering plant consists of two main parts. They are root system and shoot system. So below the ground, which is a root, that is called a root system, and above the ground, the stem, leaves, flower, all those things, it is called as shoot system. So as shown in the picture, a flowering plant, it consists of how many parts? It consists of two main parts. The first one is a root system, and the second one is shoot system. Root system. Root. The underground part of the main axis of a plant is known as root. It lies below the surface of the soil. So root, it is the underground part of the main axis of a plant, so that is only is known as a root. You can see here in the picture, roots, they are the main axis of a plant. Okay, it is the underground part, so it lies below the surface of the soil. A root has no nodes and internodes. It has a root cap at the tip. A tuft of root hairs is found just above the root tip. Roots are positively geotrophic in nature. So root, they doesn't have nodes and internodes, so it has a root cap at the tip. A tuft of root hairs, it is found just above the root tip. So roots are positively geotropic in nature. Plant's root system is classified into two types. The first one is taproot system and fibrous root system. Plant root system is classified into two types. The first one is taproot system and the second one is fibrous root system. So let us see in detail what is taproot system and what is fibrous root system. So you can see here, this is taproot system and this is fibrous root system. So you can see the differences in both the roots. Okay, so this thing is called as taproot system and this is called as fibrous root system. Taproot system. It consists of a single root called taproot, which grows straight down into the ground. Smaller roots are called lateral roots, arise from the taproot. So you can see here, this is the taproot system. So taproot, it consists of a single root, only one root. So that is called as taproot. So it grows straight down into the ground. The smaller roots which are appearing from the main root, they are called as lateral roots. So they arise from the taproot. So you can see here, so this is the primary taproot, one straight root which is growing, okay, So this is the primary taproot, and from that we have secondary taproot, and these small things, they are tertiary root. Fibrous root system. It consists of a cluster of roots arising from the base of the stem. They are thin and uniform in size. It is generally seen in monocotyledonous plants. Example, grass, paddy and maize. So what is fibrous root system? It consists of cluster of roots. So you can see here in the picture. So these are the cluster of roots which are growing from the base of the stem. So they are very thin and they are uniform in size. So these roots are generally seen in monocotyledonous plants. So the example for them are grass, paddy and maize. So all these plants, they have fibrous root. Functions of the root: fixes the plant to the soil, absorbs water and minerals. So functions of the root. So what are the function of the roots? The root, it fixes the plant to the soil. The root, it fixes the plant to the soil, and the main work is the root absorbs water and minerals from the soil. What is the main function of the root? It absorbs water and minerals from the soil. Stores food in some plants like carrot and beetroot. So the root stores food in some plants like carrot and beetroot. So what are the three functions? The first one, it fixes the plant to the soil, and the second one, it absorbs water and minerals from the soil, and third one, it stores food in some plants like carrot and beetroot. Can you name some plants that stores food in roots? So these are some of the plants, name of the plants that stores food in roots: radish and turnip. Ginger, is it a root or stem? Summary of the video. We discussed about the introduction to the world of plants, and we learned about plant forms and functions. We discussed the topics root system, and we discussed about the types of root system, taproot system and fibrous root system.
If you like the video, please do like, share and subscribe. Thanks for watching.